Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
While opening drive, and they are now backed up third and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's a 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Work down RPO. He throws it to the right. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that
fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important, is how well you defend first down. If you can hold...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though. There's a...
Look at this. They fake the PAT. I'm trying to throw for it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
How about this on his two-point conversion? They come away empty-handed because the quarterback, he's waiting to try to find somebody to break free, create some separation. There's just no one open. Great coverage. They end up coming up with a sack.
And he fields it inside the 15. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Nowhere to run up the middle. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's running out of time here. Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Spins away from defenders. And he'll be brought down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest thing that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Give it to the back again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Send the back in motion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it's caught. That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. We'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the defense look slow that time. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's got it inside the 15. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has... It's a fumble. And the offense recovers the fumble.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. The Bulldogs are in the red zone now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but it's still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing in a...